Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens and staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving! You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah!
What is going on, you guys? This is All Day Any Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you another Red Dead Redemption 2 online video. And this is going to be a character creation video for John Marston. Yes, I've made one before, but the game had updated and I had to re-download it so I can recreate John Marston, because it was probably one of the most asked videos I've had for this game. So you're going to see, bam, looks like John Marston a little. It's a younger version of him, it looks like. Unfortunately, I don't have that many options to change like his bone structures or his cheeks or like even the scars. You can't really choose exactly, but you know, I did my best. So obviously his name is going to be set to John Marston, and his appearance, it's not like I don't want to say it's exactly the same as what I did before, but it's a little different. So heritage is at 16 of 20. And then you're going to go to the skin tone. Skin tone is going to be at 1 of 3. The age is going to be set to 45, but if you want him to look a little bit more younger, you can go down to 20. And then body build, I put to athletic. Eye color, it's at 7 of 14 because he has green eyes. Eyebrows, I set it to neat because he doesn't have like any messed up or big eyebrows or anything. His eyes and brows is set to carefree. His nose is set to thin. Unfortunately, they don't have a nose that has a big bridge. Mouth and lips is set to full. Jaw and chin is set to neutral. Ears was set to neutral because he doesn't have big ears or anything, or loopy ears or droopy. Cheeks is on gaunt. Teeth is set to chompers because he has all his teeth. His hair is long right parted, and the hair color is going to be black or 6 of 17 if you can't tell the difference of the colors. And then facial hair is on stubble. Facial hair color is same 6 of 17. Now with the facial hair, you can also go with the big beard if you want to go with that. Now on skin modeling, it's on minor, and I put it all the way to strong. I honestly didn't really see that big of a difference, just minor difference. It made his face look a little red. Healthy glow, I set it to number 4. And then complexion 2 is on sunburnt, which is going to be set on number 2. Freckles, none. Moles, none. Blemishes, none. And then the scar, I have it on cracked, and it's completely strong. The only reason why I went with this scar is because it doesn't have the underlip scar that John Marston has, or his left cheek. So I thought, you know what, the nose, the broken nose looks pretty nice. It looks somewhat identical with John Marston, so I just decided to go with that. And then the tiredness, I also didn't really see that big of a difference. As you can see, you don't really see it here. So I just left it at in between 1 and 2. And that's pretty much it with his whole build. It's a lot less than what they had offered before. So yeah, the whistle's on style 2. And then I just put health, a point in health, and Deadeye. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. You know, if this helped you out, go and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If this is going to be a character you want to use, or if you want to use another different character, let me know down in the comment section as well. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section as well. Like I said, obviously this John Marston doesn't look exactly like the John Marston you're used to, but like I said, I tried my best with this one, and I think it looks pretty well. I honestly think it looks a little better than the one before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is All Day Any Day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and enjoy the rest of the clip.
Fine. Go and get your picture done.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Hawley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.